Hello, welcome to another edition of Experience Life Now with Prince. In the last broadcast, I opened up or introduced the third mirror, which I call the mental mirror, with the last of the three mirrors that gives you a false sense of identity. Now, it is very important for you to note that the reason, or my reason for actually highlighting these mirrors is to build a solid case. And that solid case says that viewing yourself or attempting to define and validate your worth and value based on the information you collect from these mirrors is actually the path to pain and misery. The more you are identifying or viewing yourself from these mirrors, the more you are creating pain for yourself. Yes, these mirrors, by identifying with them, you might try, you might try to give you some palliatives, you might feel all right from time to time by identifying with them, but the fact of the matter is that they end up creating more and more pain for you. They can never ever give you a sense of validation. So that point is very critical for you to put in mind. The longer you identify with these mirrors, the more pain you create in your life. Now, diving deeper into the mental mirror, I've been able to lay some foundation, and one of the foundation we laid is the fact that the real demons you are fighting in your life, this is coming from this mental mirror, we saw from a quotation, by Paul. We saw the idea of strongholds, that strongholds, according to that quotation, it's not really the demons we know about, but they have to do with twisted imaginations, belief systems and thoughts. Those are the real demons you are fighting on a daily basis. Clearly, everything that has to do with the mental mirror is seated in the mind. That is why today we are going to make progress by opening up a conversation about the mind. What is the mind, and why is the mind doing some of the things it's doing to us? How is it contributing in all of these drama? Now, the mind is surely a complex system of human function. As a matter of fact, till today, psychologists have not been able to comprehend fully the workings of the mind. In fact, the recent research suggests that everything we think we know about the mind is actually inaccurate or partially correct. And on this basis, I am going to make progress in this journey by highlighting what I believe to be myths about the mind that you need to take note of, myths about the mind that you must keep in mind. First of all, you must realize that the brain and the mind are not the same. Yes, they may be related in function, but the two are not the same. The brain is material. You can see and feel and touch your brain. It's possible to open up your skull and see your brain, feel it and touch it. But your mind, you cannot see your mind, you cannot touch your mind, but you can feel the effect of your mind, you can feel the workings of your mind. So the brain is material, but the mind is non-material. The brain is a part of your body, but the mind is a part of your soul. The brain is an organ, but the mind is a system within and outside the locus of your mind, meaning that your mind can work with your brain and it can also work independent of your brain. And this is why you see people that are in a state of coma, that is brain dead, they still exhibit signs of their mind working. You see that you can talk to them, they will be able to hear and understand what you are saying, even though they cannot respond. So even though their brain is dead, but somehow their mind is still working. So clearly the mind and the brain are not the same, even though they are related in function. So establishing that, the first myth of the mind I would like you to take note of is this one, the myth that says that the greatest tool for creating the life you want is your mind. That the mind is the greatest tool for creating the life that you want. Now, this is an ancient myth, and I mean, it's one of the myths that has been popularized, through motivational and success teachings, and it is so popular that it is hard not to believe that this myth is true. And that is one of the things about myths. Myths are so popular that it is hard for you to, question their validity. It is hard for you to, begin to look at them differently. And this is how the world today has been misled. There are so many things that we have come to believe today just simply because they are popular, not really because they are true. And there are two things I'd like you to take note of, even as we proceed with this meet. There are 2 points I would like to I'd like you to take note of. One is the fact that the popularity of a belief or an opinion does not make it true. Majority does not always carry the vote. An opinion can be so popular, yet it is a fallacy. It can be so, widely accepted, but yet it is not true. So you don't go with a popular opinion. Remember, we talked about the social conformity, okay? Don't go with popular opinion simply because it is popular, okay? It can be popular, yet it is dysfunctional. Then secondly, you have to also realize that the strength of a belief or an opinion does not also make it true. You can believe something strongly, but that doesn't make it true. Okay, you cannot equate the strength of your belief to reality. There is no amount of belief you will have in something that is not real that will make it real. Okay, you cannot, by the strength of your belief, make something that is untrue to become true. That is just the point. Okay, you can decide to believe that for example, that birds do not fly. Okay, you can believe it and believe it so strongly, but it will not change the fact that birds actually do fly. That is the idea around all of this. So it is because of this idea, okay, that the myth of the mind being the greatest tool for creating a life that you want. It's so hard, for you to question. You look at it and it sounds sexy, okay? It sounds very sexy to say that your mind is the greatest tool for creating the life that you want. But really, your mind is not the greatest tool for creating the life that you want. I'm out of time, but we're going to debunk this in the next broadcast and the other myths as well. So I'd like you to keep tabs. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And until I come your way again next time, I'd like you to keep experiencing life now.